time to go to work, guys.
Even as a child, I had powers. There's demonic blood in me.
What strength?
You were the first one to know about my vengeance. It looks like I'm getting closer.
It seems that way, but I'm not your enemy. My name is Trish. I came here to seek your help, to put an end to the underworld.
What?
Years ago, Mundus, the Emperor of the Underworld, resurrected.
Mundus?
Yes. His powers were sealed by Sparta. He's attempting to gain control of the human world once again. He has been preparing to open the gate on Malay Island. The castle is above this cliff. Come on, let's go! Ha!
Sorry guys. Before we begin, I have a couple matters to attend to. Real quick here. Of the utmost unimportance. Since this will be my first completionist playthrough, well, I guess you could say that I've done a million speedruns, but at this point you can find them all over this channel and on Twitch, but I really wanted to roll out the red carpet since I'm coming back. I've been on a hiatus playing GTA with my friends, so but now I am back. My music career is over and I am back to the grind, so I can provide you and your family with some Devil May Cry. I may or may not continue RE1, probably not unless I can get my friend to continue the playthrough with me. As far as RE3 goes, I might revisit it, but most likely I'm just going to stick with Devil May Cry. And I think it's fair to just leave it at that for now, because I got to beat DMC3 Guitar Girl lady anyway, the vampire girl that dances around. I don't know. Guitar Girl lady anyway, the vampire girl, whatever her name is. Scarlet Witch, I don't know. Okay. So, phone's going crazy. Okay. Oh, fun fact, I recently got my wisdom teeth pulled. So that happened while I was gone, over the course of a week plus. So you guys probably enjoy hearing about that. It's a quick procedure. Nobody got hurt, so. This took 2 different chisels and basically light pressure pushed those suckers right out. And that was it. Light pressure push those suckers right. Just like he said, you know. Give myself a thumbs up for good luck, and we are ready to begin this crap fest. Okay, now taking into account that we have done all these speed runs, I am taking my time with this. There is no rush. I want to know this game. I want to know what I've missed with this game. We're going to go through 1 through 5 and DMC and just fully complete them all. And then we'll go back into the speedruns. I don't want to miss a thing. After all, this is my favorite series that I can stream. Or else I would be streaming Bioshock. Bioshock is my favorite game series of all time. However, DMC1 is my favorite game of all time. So, we must pay tribute to the DMC games that I know and love so much by fully completing and speedrunning all of them. Yep. You better believe it, because if you don't, then you're a little crazy. Not really. You're probably sane. I was just looking for my extra controller because this one's about to die here soon. I want to make sure I got that on standby. Maybe I put it in my what do you call this? Pick this up at GameStop. Yeah. It's from some anime TV show, I think, that I don't know. Some red and black bag. It's really kind of cool, though. It's cheap. It's on sale. Yes, I was doing a little renovating where I live, so happy about that. Because I couldn't get to the PlayStation 4 side. But all things considered, I'd say we're doing a pretty good job of keeping this channel alive. We're at 30 subscribers. That is nowhere near the 500,000 plus subscribers I had back in 17. But that is okay, because it is the memories that count, not the views or the subscribers or the money, for that matter. Certainly not the money. I would put that last, in fact, on the list of importances. As I can tell you, I will play games in the dark if the electricity goes out. Don't tempt me. I'll make it a fun activity. Or a whacktivity, if you will. Oh boy, good times, am I right? Just, how many minutes have we got going here? Let's see, I've been chatting for 13 minutes, so you guys could skip ahead. You know, there is that fast forward button, which is nifty for skipping ahead of babbling idiots like myself. Right. Okay. That being said, I think we're ready to begin. I've got my honey roasted peanuts and my almond milk, so we're good, we're all good, man. Oh, shut up. How dare I say that? There's starving gamers in the world that haven't gotten their bags of Cheetos yet. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, I'm gonna stop being an idiot and begin. So all 7 of you that pass through over the course of 12 hours can enjoy this experience. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying with my Rolodex to plan my schedule. Alright, we got our first yellow orb, a sacred stone that brings back life after death. That's after you die, you come back, not before. Don't confuse the two. I see that bridge. I'm wondering if we can get up there. See, a lot of this doesn't look like you can get through to these areas, but we're going to debunk these mysteries and see if we can, in fact, get up. I have air hike. We need to replay this on normal again. But right now my only concern is air hiking up on here to see if we can get some. I do know there is one blue orb fragment in mind that I have missed. Oh, here's one right here. Look at that. Luck of the draw. Huh. I'd say that's pretty lucky, you know. Finding that. Can't get fine luck like that in a million years. Okay. Blue orb fragment, also known as the fragment of life. It's only one piece, 1/4 of the whole piece. When it becomes whole, it will have the power to increase the vitality's maximum limit. Whew, excuse me. We just formed a blue orb fragment, ladies and gents. And combined, we increase our maximum vitality. Vitality? It's short for life. It's just something we need. As gamers, right? We need lives. Alright. Let's see. There might be a blue orb fragment hanging from this flag or something. You know what I mean? Okay. Man, I wish we had the old days of Twitch where I could just play the painted world in the background. Maybe I should just, you know what? Maybe we should hop on, play some of my old tunes. I've got 5 albums, plus EPs in between each album, so should give us plenty of music to listen to, and I can't get copyright for my own music, so I mean, what am I gonna do? You know, send an angry letter to myself? I'd love to see myself fight myself on YouTube. I'd like to file a complaint against myself on YouTube for my own music. It's alright. They'd just be linking my gaming channel to my music channel. You know? Which, now that I think about it, should probably be changed back to its original channel name, being that it is specific to my music. However, that is enough personal information for now. You're not getting the deets on my college days, no matter how much you ask. Alright. Alright, love this music. RE4 Serenity. It's great. Actually, I like this version better because it has more of a religious theme to it. I'm hearing chimes in one ear, organs in the other. Oh, if you jump on this horse, you may find a surprise. Or you may not. Remember, this is not a speed run. Because if it was, I'd be done in less than an hour and a half. Per my prior streams, all of which were done in one playthrough. And yes, I am bragging. But it comes from a place of love. Just so I can just kick off our shoes. Walk around the castle. Read everything. Still puppy's still running at a solid 720 FPS at 60. Carry the 4. This statue must be the Watcher of Time. This god knows and remembers all of the past. The words of this god are engraved. Those who desire to acquire the ancient ways of war shall offer the blood of the monster in exchange. It's not responding. I'd better unseal the door beneath here first. Oh, how thoughtful the statue is. This is not Halloween. Alright. I'm actually going to go through with Sparta this time. I usually go through with Ifrit, but that's for my speedruns. At the end of the game, you have to use Alistair by default, and you got to use it to swing against the T-Rex statue, but we're going to skip out on Ifrit this time and use Sparta. Because I want to know if it actually does anything other than what, I mean, the basics, you know. There's nothing really special about it as far as I know. Maybe a special transformation or something, I don't know. Talking strictly in-game usage. Well, there's not a whole lot of activity. You know what game I missed that we did on this channel? Knights of Azure. Yeah. I'd love to go back to that game. That was fun. But we probably won't. Alright. I think it's safe to say that that is everything in this room. That could have been acquired. Yep. Actually, let me see. Maybe... I really want to spice things up. Well, we're going to need this anyway. That I won't change. I have to refuse that service on that one. Okay, here we go. This door is sealed shut. A rusty key may help. So they put that in green so you know it's a rusty key. 200. 45. Ah, I was close. See? Red orbs. It's in green, so it's important. Now, I'm also going to give some guidance because I love to do that. I mean, that's what my commentary is all about when I'm not, you know, breaking out in song. I just describe the game as I go. So, let's do a completionist guide as well. I mean, that's basically what it is anyway. You're seeing me do everything. Alright, found a yellow orb by breaking these knight statues. Jumping around, see if there's any blue orbs hanging in the air or fragments. We need to unlock this gate right here. So I'm going to go in here. Pretty much destroy most things. Tables, chairs, stools. I can see the castle's garden from the window. And he's not lying. I can see it too. Okay, now we're going to take the spiral staircase in the upwards direction. If you head a little further here, it's a dead end, so don't go too far. Alright, I don't think we can destroy them, but they will come to life. So you want to head up there, but this I think is sealed. It's not a water room. That's right. This is sealed though. There's a ladder, but the lid is closed and I can't go through. Yeah, because we need to move to reveal the trapdoor. You need the trident here. There are 3 openings in a circle there. And then the door will come down. And that's when you'll leap over right here. It's the easiest thing, really. I know I'm gonna miss an orb. I just know it. All these books list prisoners and their bail amounts. The room must have been used to hold high-ranking officers captured during times of war. How interesting. Ah, Dante. You and your grenade launcher. Always at the fire, every time. Sorry, grenade gun. My bad. Rusty key. See, it's green. Just like the door said it required a rusty key. Also in green. The key is rusted, but it should work. Now we're really getting into this story. Alright. This guy's gonna come to the crumbled stairs are blocking the way. This guy's gonna come to life. Man, Dante, you and that stupid grenade gun. Alright. Oh no. He's alive. Whatever shall we do? Oh no. He has a friend. Should be more down here. Let's stay on top of this red barrel or red cabinet until you get him. And then don't worry about this room. Just head back down. You want to destroy these though. These weapon racks or weapon holders. That's everything. A heavy iron lattice gate is lowered. It appears that this iron lattice gate will have to be raised in order to get out of this old castle. That's great. See, it automatically fires around on accident. Because you're supposed to press X, I think, when the dialogue is scrolling, and I press circle. And I guess it really doesn't matter what button you press, it's just that when you're done and you press circle on the last dialogue, it's going to fire your rocket. So, word to the newbies that is a problem you can run into if you're not careful. So practice safe dialogue box scrolling. Okay, I'm gonna plug in my controller here just in case. I don't know how charged the other one actually is. Alright, now we can go through, actually we can go up here because we unlocked the red door. Oh, see, here's a problem we encountered right here. I can't use air hike without Alistair. See, now you see why these weapons have their certain uses. Which is why I should technically be speedrunning with Alistair, but I'm trading strength for speed, and I'd say strength is better. Because if you know the shortcuts, you can still get there. But I'd like to do an Alistair speedrun. So I'm always using Ifrit. Alright. Watcher of Time. God knows and remembers all the past. Words of this God are engraved. Those who desire to acquire the ancient ways of war shall offer the blah blah blah. Okay. All upgrades are purchased. here's an idea of what we got here, if you're new. This is pointless. I never die, so I don't think I ever, if at all, it's one time. Other than that, though, it's not a very typical thing. You can use square. I'd recommend using square so you can avoid, you know, pressing circle and shooting your weapon. But you have to use X as well, so you have to alternate buttons. So you got to use X, circle, square. You got to trigger the dialogue, but don't finish on the circle button, or it's going to delay your speedrun. Okay. If you come up here, there's not one here right now, but there's typically a blue orb fragment in the middle right here. Oh, I just sat down. You'll notice that it can be a little tricky with the platforming. But it'll make do. Okay. Forget that one in the corner. Appears to be an engine used for repairing the biplane. It's completely broken, but we won't worry about the biplane for a while, so, or maybe not at all. Who knows? I know, but I won't spoil anything. Okay, they're gonna come out of these separate doors. If you're on PS4, you can hold R1 and X while using directional to dodge. But I must warn you, you have to time them. Alright. Obviously it won't be as easy going through if you don't have the grenade gun on your first run. But this is just to show you what you just might miss if you're going through on your first time. Because we wouldn't want that. I think you can taunt. Whoop, my bad. How do we taunt? Oh boy, what in the effing crap is on my hands? I pressed in the right thumbstick and now I have these weird things on my hands. No, that's how you switch your weapons. It is the quick select between Ifrit and Alistair, which I actually never knew about, because if I had, it would have made this playthrough faster, or my prior speedruns faster. Anyway, see, even I discovered something new, which is the whole point of this. We're discovering new things together. Yay. Okay, that's the first mission. They're gonna give me horrible rankings for the time, but I don't really care. I've gotten rank S on every mission. You can see those screenshots on my Twitter. At Brehndan posted, I think. So yeah. Anyways, this is connected to my Twitter. Twitter. Okay, so we are just going to go straight back to file. You know what? We're gonna do file 1. And the reason I say that is because file 3 is gonna be normal and file 5 is gonna be hard. There you go. See, that's how we take care of business. Mission 2, Judge of Death. Open the door of the cathedral. Mission start, power up. Well, we already know yellow orb, holy water, vital star, and devil star are the only options for me. So, I'm not going to worry about purchasing any items throughout this playthrough. I will, however, remind you that the option is available. Now, see the room to my right behind me there? There's nothing of importance in there other than a blue orb fragment on your first run through. It's a landscape painting. There's an eerie aura surrounding it. I'm not going to remember where everything is off the top of my head. But on the normal run, we'll figure it out. Many of the books are records of the past civil court hearings, and the rest are records of the harvest and births. There is, however, something unique here. Something I think you're really gonna like. An altar. Which won't help me. But that's okay. The most expensive item is holy water for 700. I have 147,000. So, I mean, let's see. How many holy waters can I buy with 147,000 red orbs? Let's do the math. That would be 700, 140, 700, 147 times. Alright, let's do the math together. It's gonna be fun. 700 times 147,000. That is 102,900 holy waters. Man, that's a lot of holy water. But even better, we just might have hit the jackpot with holy water. So we just want to go around throwing these down the whole game. We can eliminate all evil that surrounds us. Although, as typical with bosses and things like that, special items typically don't work, especially time stop spells in any game. Really, they won't work. Mega Man, just, oh my gosh. Let's make every button the same, but not. I don't know how to do it. I see normally Alistair would be here. It's a statue. Yeah. Says the statue should be holding something. But we don't have, or hold on. We do need a key though to get into the room down the hall that we passed, and it's in here, hidden behind the painting. There are books relating to black magic and rituals from all parts of the world, whatever. Dante doesn't care. As a word left by a notable prophet, when he visited this castle, it states, Pluto shall come on the promised date and separate heaven and earth. One with black wings of treachery shall come and stand in Pluto's way. See, blue shiny? That's a witch portrait, so you have to use circle. A Grim Reaper like devil is depicted. A key is embedded. Should I take it? Of course we should. Rusty key. Alright, now this may or may not trigger the witches, so something about a strange occurrence in the cathedral of this castle is written. It happened on a hot, humid night. The columns twisted and the statue of a god disappeared. We quickly sealed the cathedral in hope that someone righteous with a strong heart would come save us. See, that's the thing. Like, with this game in Resident Evil, there's reading to do. But the reading in this game is optional, and the reading in Resident Evil is kind of necessary. And then in Mega Man, there's really no reading at all. It's just the dialogue from the characters. A lot of blah 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 that I just don't care about. So that's what I like about this one. I do like reading, but I don't want to read too much. There is a book written about the rearing of this castle. Rearing. It says that during the late 12th century, the castle had gone through a number of modifications since its establishment as a citadel. The last sentence in the book states, why have the successive Castilians modified this castle so repetitively and unnecessarily? Were they possessed by some kind of evil spirits? Here's a book written about the administration run by the successive Castilians. The latter Castilians imposed ridiculous taxes and barbaric executions. Why am I reading this? Arranged on the shelf are many books pertaining to the art of alchemy. Now we're talking gold, baby. Alright. Arranged art of alchemy. So this is the alchemy section. There are lists of crops that were harvested from the feudatory. Strangely, the amounts of crops harvested were never stable, and there were instances where winter crops were harvested in the summer. I have never seen anything like that in this place. Aren't any books particularly interesting here? Oh, really? Because I thought Dante was super interested in all of them. He's like, why am I reading this? He's like, why am I learning? Dang it. He's like, I don't want to learn. I want to eat pizza. Okay, you can't jump up through there. Much as I might want to. I can ride this out. May or may not get me anywhere, but maybe not. Yeah, now it's getting nowhere. That's because there's nothing left to collect, so just run. Run if you got the chance to use the rusty key. And now more reading. Oh boy. You gotta be kidding me right now. Oh. No, not today. I said up, not down. Sometimes Dante doesn't listen. There's a whole lot running and there's not enough. I'm getting where I need to go. Whoa, I can't believe I just took damage. You're gonna want to watch out for those doors, or a-hole doors, so they will smack you about. So, but they'll offer you up a little bit of health from these enemies. Let's check our encyclopedia of monsters. These are called marionettes, or Bloody Marys. Reading about these, we need to read about all the enemies we've encountered so far. Alright, there are low-class evil spirits that borrow the bodies of puppets in order to exist in a physical state. Sometimes they use guns to attack. Before they fire their guns, they have a habit of twirling their wrist that makes spinning sounds. The daggers they throw travel in a straight line. If you can see the enemy preparing to attack, you should be able to avoid being hit. They will also throw crescent-shaped blades that curve around obstacles to attack you. Keep a sharp eye and watch their movements. Since they exist as physical entities, they can be destroyed by physical means. Use guns, swords, and other ways to destroy them into oblivion. Then we have Bloody Mary. They're low-class evil spirits. It's the same thing. Well, we haven't run into any of these, so no spoiler alerts yet. You go to mission, you can see what your mission is. Go to map. I've never used it before, but it's here. Not really sure why, but it is. And then of course you got your items. Actually don't have many. 3 untouchables, which is invincibility, 17 holy waters, 15 devil stars, and 2 vital stars, 59 yellow orbs. Sorry, I always called them gold. 59 yellow orbs, and 4 blue orbs. But as you can see, 59 yellow orbs. I could die 59 times and come back. You got your devil arms and your firearms. There you go. Actions. You got your combinations. So go ahead and give those a try. There's something written here. A God stands before thee. To open the path, use thy strength to drive it back. So all you're going to do is just use your strength to drive it back. You know, so hit it. This will take you to a very familiar location. But before we do that, read this. Tell me what you think. There's something engraved beneath the opening. This is where the guiding soul is gathered. Well, I for one am thrilled. There's something written. A God stands before thee to open the path. I already read this. Alright, so now just unlock the trapdoor Alright, now this is where you're gonna want to grab. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Staff of Judgment. A staff that shines with mysterious light. So now that we have our Staff of Judgment from, I guess, the judge guy, let's go to a familiar place. Whoa, the library. This is crazy. Alright. So now we'll head back out. Oh no, what could it be? Not the witches. Because they phase in and out of walls and turn invisible. They make it hard for you to fight them. No. You may actually take damage. No. But it was a nice try anyway. I didn't even mean to take damage. See, I technically didn't take damage because the door hurt me, which is a cheap move on the Capcom's part. So technically no enemy has actually hit me, because in the enemy file there's nothing about the doors being enemies, so I don't consider them enemies. I consider them cheap ways of depleting your health. These are many phantoms, many spiders. You want to shoot these for red orbs, preferably with a grenade gun for better results. Alright, now we can use the Staff of Judgment. It's a carving of the Judge of Death. It looks like the judge should be holding something. Shall I use the Staff of Judgment? And we have our green inscription again. Whoa! Look at that. Man. Alright. Now we can save the game. Right on one. 26 hours. Dang, that's more than a day. Alright. Well, let's see what the next mission is, and maybe I'll call it quits, because I'm getting a little bored. So, Mission 3, Destroyer of Ardor. Overcome the trial and acquire the Pride of Lime. I'd like to say I'd switch back to RE1, but I can't. I feel like I can't do it now that I've done a fair portion of it. I think more with my friend than I did on my own, so. Plus having them there to help hold my hand through the playthrough is much easier, because I can never figure that one out. It's the only Resident Evil I haven't beaten. Alright, Mission 3, Destroy Vardor, overcome the trial and acquire the Pride of the Lion. This one is fun, because I believe in miracles. I believe this is where we fight Phantom, which is a fun boss. Probably my favorite boss in the whole series. That or the boss you fight in Devil May Cry 4 that I forget his name. The really tall one that looks like a flaming horse demon. He's pretty cool. So yeah, either Phantom or that guy. Ow. Okay. I think Devil May Cry 5 is a great game. I just think it's too modern compared to this. I like this better, so. Okay, oh, it's a great game. I've beaten it several times. It's just. I didn't really like Nero's gameplay. And he's like kind of my favorite character, so I was unimpressed. Alright, the Pride of the Lion is granted only to those who choose the path of trials. Okay, well, you're about to hear my favorite video game background music of all time. It is called Beneath the Ocean. I think it's like track 2 on the soundtrack of the BGM. Got some organ going here. I could play that on my keyboard actually. Alright, this bridge will collapse. FYI. On your way back. You need the Staff of Hermes, but we don't have it. The symbol resembles the Staff of Hermes, this used in the art of alchemy. I can feel some kind of mysterious force, but I just can't quite understand yet. It states, go back to the path, and thou shalt return from the abyss with thy lion heart, and thou shalt receive the pride of the lion. Alright, let's collapse the bridge. Here it goes, my favorite music. I like to look this up on YouTube, and then I like to play the extended version. And then fall asleep to it. It's very nice. You wanna bait them? Wow. But you don't wanna run. Like, you wanna bait them toward you, and then you don't wanna run. My bad. Forgot to mention that. Because I ran in running like that. I missed a red orb. Darn. That's okay. The whole point is to go as slow as possible so we don't miss anything at all. Even though we probably will. Ah, darn. Phantom, where are you? Spice things up. Pride of the Lion, a sign of the strong... Oh my gosh, I didn't get to read it all the way. I will not talk during cutscenes. And there you have it. Phantom defeated. For now. Now there is an option to fight him a second time before the final round. But you don't have to, you can run. I usually just stay and fight them though. If you're going through on your first try, I would say run. But if you're going through after you've already completed the game, I would say fight him. Well, this has been an arousing game, so of Devil May Cry. So go ahead and save, make it 251. Why not? Go ahead and start the next mission. Next mission will be mission number 4, Black Knight. Display 1 strength to the lion and open the path. Acquire the melancholy soul. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. And I don't know. But yeah. So that was 1 hour. So there you go. I'll see you guys maybe for another part. I don't know if you really will, but I didn't really plan on coming back to doing videos. Just kind of wanted to do something else, but what else is there to do, you know? Anyways, good night.